Hey y'all, what is that was weird. I don't know why I did it like that, but it's fine. Last week, I think it was last week. Was it last week? I don't know. Time is irrelevant. Last week, I uploaded some stories to Instagram, kind of just sharing what songs I was listening to at the time and why I was obsessed with them. And you guys really seem to enjoy it. So I'm gonna do it again. So here is what I have been listening to this week. First up is Spectrum by Zedd, featuring Matthew Coma. I have been doing some writing and producing for my second album. And so I was working on this song and I was like putting together kind of like a sonic mood board of sorts for it. And I came across this song that I used to love called Spectrum by Zedd. This song to me sounds like getting your superpowers for the first time. It sounds like you just discovered that you have superpowers, and when that first chorus just hits, it feels like you're ascending. Like the first battle where you were like fully in control of your powers and you were just absolutely dominating and like using them to their full extent. It is 2010s EDM perfection. It is such a relic of its time, truthfully. Like, it is a bit of a relic of its time, but Zedd was doing something really interesting here by including really like intricate chords and chord progressions that give it a slightly more progressive house kind of sound that I think makes it a little bit more distinct and unique, as opposed to some of the other songs from the time that maybe were a little more generic or didn't have as much personality. But he was really doing his big one with that one, and Matthew Coma really rises to the challenge of delivering an exceptional vocal performance that really rises to the heights of Zedd's production in this song. The second song that I have been listening to this week that I have been absolutely obsessed with is Hot and Sexy by Zara Larsson.
Beautiful, fly, hot, and sexy.
Now, I know what you're gonna say, Maria, you talked about Zara Larsson last week. Okay, and I will do it again. Why? 4 words. Beautiful, fly, hot, and sexy. This song has such a fun vocal sample. For those who might not know, this samples Tiffany New York Pollard on Celebrity Big Brother UK season 16, I believe. And she is absolutely dragging Gemma Collins to filth. Here's a clip.
Somebody lied to her several times and told her that she was fly, hot, and sexy and beautiful, and she's nothing like that. She's nothing of the sort.
Beautiful, fly, hot, and sexy.
And so Zara Larsson and MNEK and some of the other people involved in the production of the song and this album sort of take that sample and flip it into this sort of like fun female empowerment, going out, having a good time with my girls kind of vibe, which is so fun. It transitions really smartly from the song before on the album called Euro Summer, and it has this cool loop at the very end where she's asking, how sexy am I? How sexy am I? How sexy am I? And then boom, it cuts immediately into
beautiful, fly, hot, and sexy.
It's so good, so much fun. But one of my favorite things is when a song kind of like switches up the production in the second half. And this song does that. So like the second half of the song is a lot grittier than the first half. The lyrics kind of shift a little bit. And it's more focusing on like how easy it is for a man to ruin your like fun girls night out by like essentially like sexually harassing you. And so she instead starts to kind of talk about just like how she wants to be can she be a girl? Can she be a woman? Can she live her life? And really making some commentary about the struggles of women and girls just to exist and to be and feel happiness and joy without having men ruin it. And so it's kind of cool to see her take what would otherwise, I think, be a song that would appear kind of frivolous or like a party song or whatever, and then segue it into something different, more serious, and a realistic struggle that she and many other women, I'm sure, have had in their lives. So it's a complete and total banger. It is so fun. The sample is great. Tiffany gets a co-writing sample on this. She actually re-recorded her vocals for the song. And again, I cannot stop listening to Midnight Sun by Zara Larsson. I cannot recommend it enough. It is a great record. Go and listen to it. The third song that I've been absolutely obsessed with this week is Burial by Anne Hathaway / Mother Mary from A24's upcoming Mother Mary film.
My red heart free like a dove, but you tell me that it's never enough. This is your burial.
This song is a collaboration between Jack Antonoff and Charlie XCX with Anne Hathaway, who has a writing credit on here. If there's something that you need to know about me, it is that I am a sucker for music from like fictionalized pop stars. Some of you may know the story of how I traumatized myself by watching Smile 2 because it was about a pop star and it seemed cool, and it was. And it was also terrifying, and I couldn't sleep in the dark for like 6 months, and that's fine. Like, that's okay. So this definitely is very much in that line. Musically, it's not anything super groundbreaking. I think that they're trying to like tread the line of just like a sort of middle of the road pop song that could be a song like that is out in the real world. But it has this really cool like chanting vocalizations that sort of like loop throughout the song that sort of layered with like background vocals from Charlie XCX as well. So in some ways it almost sounds like the ghost of Charlie XCX like singing on this song, which I think is really interesting. Yeah, I don't know, it's just like a good pop song. Establishes the character of Mother Mary very well. I think it tells us a lot about who she is as an artist in this film and how she views herself. There's a lot of religious iconography, kind of gothic iconography, like I am the widow of love, like those are one of the lyrics. I don't know, it's very interesting. I think it sets a really good tone for what the movie appears like it's going to be, at least from the trailer. But yeah, it came out and I was like, oh, this is so very much up my alley. This is like, yeah, and it's really good, and I've been listening to it nonstop pretty much ever since, so you should too. Anyway, if you enjoyed me rambling about what I've been listening to, let me know, and tell me what you've been listening to. A lot of people like message me when I put out those stories, and you know, we're sharing about their own experiences with the music that I shared, about other songs that they've been liking, so let me know. Keep me posted, and I'll probably be back with more song recommendations soon.